What?
Pierced my ear. But Buddy did it.
My brother came home with his eyebrow. I ever told you this story?
What
I
the
think he came home. I think he came home from.
What, was he down in sandals? Came home with his eyebrow.
And I'm not even fucking around. Him and my dad got into it, and my dad yanked it out of his fucking head.
Holy shit.
Right off his face.
Was it on there? You know what I wanted to ask you? It just popped into my head.
What's that?
Have you ever had your chain snatched?
What? My chain snatched? What? Oh, my jaw rule? Who gets their chain snatched like that?
You got real chain snatch face. I can see. I can see you high school.
Not high school.
With your jerseys on, out on the Wildwood Boardwalk at night.
Okay.
You have. I just got my chain snatch face.
Officer. I'm crying. He was mean to me.
I don't know why it popped into my head, but it did.
I got to get that back. It was mostly zinc.
The joke's on him. That'll turn his neck green.
I don't know why.
No, it's never been snatched. There was a period.
You look like a kid that would get robbed on the boardwalk.
No.
And that's not an insult.
Well, it's not a compliment. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck? What's with this guy? Comes in at my throat. You have a bad tootie. This guy's all over the map.
That was a good tootie.
Yeah,
Misdirection. There's the thunder again.
We went on a 1940s radio riff. You started talking about a missing girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't good on that one.
Okay.
I fucked that up. I was trying to think of something real good.
You guys want to take it from the top?
Ladies and gentlemen, stay in your homes. We have not seen terror like this.
There's a chain snatcher out there. No, I did. I never got beat up on the boardwalk. I don't think I've ever gotten in a fight on the boardwalk. It never got on the board. It was off the boardwalk.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah, yes.
You ever mix it up?
Yeah, we've talked about this a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, it's
Just checking you.
yeah. We'll start calling you fucking.
You want to be in another one?
Ronnie the Reacher over here? Hey, Jack Reacher.
What are you talking about?
Reaching for. Hey, you ever been beat? Hey, excuse me, sir. Have you ever been beat up? No, but I did wear a chain with a charm. We called them charms back in the day.
Was it half a heart?
No, it was a dragon. That I got at the mall. Yeah, it was like a serpent, like an S-dragon kind of. It was very like Romeo Must Die type stuff. And he had like 4 legs, and I think a tongue or a fire type thing.
Yeah, that's all fun and games till you hit Red Dragon's territory.
Yeah, fucking come rolling up on me.
4 legs? That's a dog, dude. What are you talking about? Why?
Because I was a dork. What do you mean, why?
Hence why I asked you that you got your chain snatched.
I mean, they weren't snatching chains in junior high. You go right to the principal's office for that. We weren't out in the streets. I was snatching chains. No, a necklace and charms, or what we call them. I was 13 or whatever. Everybody had to have a cross, a something. You got them at the mall. They were like, the chain was probably $35 and the charm was probably 15 or something.
Did you collect them like the way moms did? And like
no,
the early
it wasn't a charm like that. I think that's just what we called them. It was like imagine like if 50 Cent has the big gold cross, a very small, subtle version,
like tiny. I'm picturing like a Monopoly piece.
No, it was probably like this big.
Yeah,
Dad wasn't thrilled about
dragon.
It. Dad wasn't thrilled. Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, it was like you don't want to get the same one. It's like someone had like a cross, and you don't want to be just like fucking Pat had this and this. So I had to go a little a little martial arts style on him. Fucking Kippy the Dragon coming at you. Yeah. I wasn't my proudest moment. I only wore it. For a little bit.
Special occasion.
Till got snatched.
So it did get stolen.
No, I'm kidding. I think I polished it too much, and then the silver finish came off.
It's plastic underneath.
Yeah, I would clean it. It was I would
clean it.
Yeah, I had my mom had like a jewelry cloth. I would clean. I got to be sharp. I was in the park the other day, smoking weed like they do these young hooligans.
Smoking doobies
out of on a fucking
Coke can,
soda can.
Really?
Which to me, we stopped doing. Like you were able to get. I can't imagine now not being able to get your hands on papers or a 1E or a blunt or something because that shit wasn't readily available in Bucks County as a 13-year-old.
A one-hitter in the 90s? You had to, like, send away for it.
I thought they were for crack when the first time I saw one. I'm like, yo, what are you? My brother had one of those dugouts with the little fucking cig. I'm like, that thing looks like you'd be smoking ice out of that.
I always kind of low-key hated those wooden dugouts. You didn't know when you were hitting wood or not? You don't know what you were smoking. It was always bad weed in there. Somebody pulls one of those things out. Bleh.
I remember we were like 14. I just learned what it was, I think through my brother, or maybe even younger. And then my buddy's dad. Remember they were the wooden thing, and they had they all looked the same.
Yeah.
For the listener, it was the cig. You filled a little tube. It was a wooden container that had like a metal cig-looking one-hitter, and then you put like a little weed compartment.
What do you think? They're a bunch of nerds?
I don't know. I don't know. We could have fucking 13-year-olds listening. These things are old school, baby. No one's still rolling around with a bat in a dugout.
Oh, man.
So, my buddy's dad came
He's got a headband on if he does, though. What's up, man?
Right on, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy sleeps in a van.
Sure.
But, my buddy's dad, we were 13, 14. I had just learned what it was. My buddy's dad came home with one in his pocket. Like, didn't think anybody was going to know. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's fucking fried to the gills.
All smoked up.
Dude, fucking eyes all swollen and shit. I licking his lips, fucking like out of a movie high. Probably because he didn't smoke that much, but he just had like him and his boy. They went to the Sixers game or something. He came back lit, like a teenager high.
Crunched.
I remember shooting basketball, and he's like, "Let me see it," and he was like trying. He was all fucking, probably smoking wet. Now that I look back,
I stopped at Felton Street before the game.
Yeah, but I saw it. I was like, "Oh, that's when it all hit me." I'm like, "Yo, your dad smokes weed." Like, that was the first dad that I knew that I was like, "Oh, your dad proper smokes weed."
We just had one.
Yeah, one or two I think we had.
Yeah, just one.
But it was never outright. We would date, like I said, you'd go rooting and you'd find something.
Didn't have to root too far. Sock drawer, boom. Single dad, out at work. All
right, this one's from Travis. Very in the world, perfect. Didn't even plan this. This is the first question pulled. $10 startup investor here. Shout out to you. Is it garbage to be on probation in junior high?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Did you never got snatched by the fuzz, did you?
No.
Either did I. Got very lucky a bunch of times.
Oh, we got away with
where like my boys would get caught, and just for whatever reason, they just forgot about me or something.
Nah, nobody ever got jammed up like that.
Really?
2 Deweys at the prom.
That's high school, baby.
Yeah, that jammed them up though.
Oh yeah.
They had to go away to like rehab and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Rehab?
Yeah. Sent them to rehab.
Yikes.
For like 3 weeks. Right
really?
there. Yeah.
That's nuts. We didn't have that. We had, everybody would get under all of my friends, a good chunk of them were all on probation. I'm talking like 13, 14, 15.
Really?
Yeah. All of them. They all got arrested one night.
Boozing?
Smoking weed, throwing like stuff at cars or something. Like, they snuck out of there, all sleeping over someone's house. They all snuck out.
Yeah, we did
We're
that
just
shit.
getting like, they were like, I think they were like throwing a hacky sack at a thing or whatever. And
got probation for that?
we all had weed. There was like destruction of property. They're 12, 13 years old. And there was something back then.
See, that's the 2000. That's the difference.
They were throwing a book at these kids. Dude, they had to do these act weekends, they were called, where they ship you up. You would take time off. If you did act weekends, you would take time off your probation. And an act weekend was like, you ever see like Maury Povich where like they bring the drill sergeant in and they fucking like ship him up to the woods?
Scared straight.
Yeah, they would send all my boys would go up to the Poconos for the weekend with like criminals. Like actual criminals.
Like an Outward Bound kind of thing.
Yes, and they'd have to do like hard labor and like run up mountains carrying logs and stuff to get their time. It was like if you do a couple weekends in the labor camps, they let you free. Yeah.
Thought we were going to have a nice brunch and check out the foliage.
do a little bird watching.
That's wild. Now,
yeah. So they would do fucking, I remember it was like 8 months probation or 2 months probation and 4 act weekends.
Damn, that is the fucking book.
And I remember my brother, my boy.
13, 14 on probation?
Getting shipped away to go hang out with like 17-year-old drug dealers and stuff.
Yikes.
And there's a big difference between a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old at that age.
Yikes.
That's where like.
It's like us against NFL guys.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
They were all like, catching heaters in the woods and stuff. And I remember being like, you are a man. That's great. I couldn't do that in my best shape.
If I did it now, I'd be bawling my eyes out.
Oh, dude, best emotional shit.
Bunch of 13-year-olds making fun of me.
I know you got your snacks on your fat ass.
I want to go home. My stomach hurts from the Ozempic.
Yeah, and I remember everybody was. They would get taken out of school, had to pee. I used to show up to pick up my one buddy, always flew too close to the sun. Always would smoke weed, do pills, on probation, and then be like, I got a call, they're coming Monday. And you'd go pick him up, and he'd, like, walk out with, like, a 24-pack of water, like, to go out for the night, or, like, two-gallon jugs of water. Like, I got to flush out till Monday. I'm like, just stop smoking weed for a week, dude.
It's a long time, man.
Got to get my fix. Yeah,
the pills come and go, though. They're out of the system.
The pills were quick. It was always the weed that was jamming people up.
Jam you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had something back in the day. I don't know what. I never used it.
And I don't condone drug use out.
Chain.
Man, I think I got it at the Piercing Pagoda, it was called.
Sure.
It was the square in the mall in the middle.
Kiosk.
No.
Oh.
Like a built.
Yes.
It
had an that looked shady.
Yeah.
It had like the hospital lights in there.
Sure.
Yeah,
Go
I
there,
didn't
get
like
pierced.
that.
It was like free piercing if you buy the earring. Man, and I knew I would get my fucking ass
Some
kicked.
guy who got fired from Cinnabon.
some guy who just got back from an act weekend.
Yeah, those dudes.
Willing to play it fast and loose with the legal signature, with the permission slip.
Man.
I remember, dude.
Grown man giving little girls fucking earrings.
Just blasted needles through teens, dude.
It was lawless.
Corn
back then,
cranking. Yikes.
Going to Mr. Rags was a cool
It always
store.
seemed weird.
What?
When they, like my cousins, they'd go to the mall to get their ears pierced. It would be like a thing.
Yeah.
Their mom, we're going to take her to get our ears pierced.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, scared me. Then you get to look at one of those guys. You're like, I wouldn't let this guy fucking work the roller coaster. You kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't let him park the car. They were always shady. They were always like the guys who like couldn't work at a tattoo shop or something. They had to go to the mall.
They had the shakes.
Hold still, I said. You're like, well, I'm not moving. Is it me or is this room spinning? Yeah, I remember, dude, I wanted a fucking, I think it was from Spencer's, or I knew I could never get my ears pierced. I just knew they wouldn't fucking, they were old school like that. No tattoos and no piercings if you're living in my house. They were real fucking, they were real fucking,
What are you, the Air Force?
They were no dancing in my, you know what I mean?
Like George Steinbrenner in the 90s.
Dude, they ran a tight ship.
No mustaches and the sideburns had to go.
You roll up to dinner with a set of mutton chops and your ears pierced. You better be wearing a thick set of pants because you're getting your butt spanked.
I did it in college.
What?
Pierced my ear. Buddy did it.
My brother came home with his eyebrow. I ever told you this story?
What
I think he came home. I think he came home from.
What, was he down in sandals? Came home with his eyebrow.
And I'm not even fucking around. Him and my dad got into it, and my dad yanked it out of his fucking head.
Holy shit.
right off his face.
Was it like a hoop?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Ryan.
They were toe to toe. My brother, I guess, thought he had, was feeling himself, and my dad knew he still had 2-3 good ones left in him.
That was wild.
That's when there was a year there.
Was he like, it doesn't strike me that he would be that kind of kid, like into like that kind of stuff.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I'm picturing it wrong. Like I'm picturing like corn.
Nah, this was more like, it wasn't corn. It was more like
Dork.